What is up, guys? Welcome back to Sadiq's Rabbitry. My name is Sadiq, a young and passionate rabbit farmer here in Ghana. Today's video, I'm going to be discussing with you guys how you can boost your rabbit weight. Of course, there are so many ways you can be doing this, but today I'm going to be taking you guys through the process of how it is done, methods of which we use to boost weight of our rabbits, and so that in my subsequent videos I'll be making the videos into details in order for you to understand the step-by-step how you can take this method one after the other. If you are new to the channel, do well to hit the subscribe button, smash the like button right there so that YouTube algorithm will share this content to as many farmers as possible. So let's just get right into it. Of course, you all will agree with me that the main aim of every farmer is that he should be able to keep his rabbit very well so that he can sell and just start making money, right? But without the correct weight, the farmer will find it difficult to be selling out his or her rabbit, because it will be like when the consumers come for the animal, what they want is to have animal with good weight, with good health, so that they can consume, right? But if they come and they do not get what they want, then they are not going to buy, right? So the most important thing as a farmer you should be considering on your farm is how you feed your animals, right? How you feed your animals and what kind of nutrients do you put in those feed, right? And that will all result in this weight gain or weight loss, right? So today I have few methods here which I know for sure it works really well, and it has been proven by other farmers as well, right? So I will be taking you through these methods, and in my subsequent videos I will be taking these methods one after the other, and then I'll share it with you guys how I process these things before giving it to my animals. So let's start with the first method, which is using organic solution. Now, using organic solution entails that you are not spending any money in buying chemicals for your animals in order for them to grow or to gain weight faster for you to sell, right? So with the organic solution, it comes in different forms, it comes in different varieties. We do have, you can use some plants, adding it to your feed, and also you can have some plants that are mainly for medication, add it to their feed, and once you consume it, it can help them to boost their immune system and also aid in weight gain, right? And the second method is using the chemicals, right? With the chemicals too, it entails that you go out there, go to the pharmacy or a vet, ask them which of the supplements can you have for your animals in order for them to gain weight. And of course, there would be some supplements you can be using for them in order to gain weight. But with the chemicals, I haven't delved in deeply like the organic way, right? Because always we want to go use the cheaper ones, right? So I would go in for the organic, right? So organic is always the best. And when it comes to organic weight boosting, let me give you guys some tips you should be looking out for, right? Always make sure that you do feed your animals with the right quantity of feed, with good feed, right? Giving them good pellets and then feeding them good amounts, right? So with organic weight booster, you can have pawpaw leaves for your animals. Pawpaw leaves is very good. It's a dewormer and also a weight gainer, right? The reason why we would say pawpaw leaf would be good for weight boosting is that it helps your animal to refresh their system, so that whenever they take in a feed, their body tissue can easily absorb the nutrient they need, right? Which will help to boost their weight, right? And the second thing is feeding your animals with high concentrated feed with 18% good protein, right? Because it all boils down to the nutritional value the animals get from the feed, right? So having your animals on a concentrated feed with up to 18% good protein, then you are rest assured that they can gain weight faster for you to sell them. Another tip that can surely work for you is not feeding your animals with grass only, right? Because there is a misconception that even though rabbits are originated from the wild, it means that they can definitely feed on grass alone, right? and some farmers do use grass alone for their animals, and they end up not getting the right weight they want from their animals. Now you know that with domestic animals, we do not feed them like the wild ones, even though they do have some similarities in feeding, but we do not feed them the same, right? If a bush rabbit would be able to feed on dried grasses, and all these grasses around, it doesn't necessarily mean that that can be applied on the domestic animals as well, right? Because with them, they are in cages, right? So they are not able to like move around to go get their feed, but you are supposed to feed them, right? So giving them these grasses won't help them to grow the way you want them to, because they won't have all the nutrient they want in that grass. If you would compare domestic rabbits with the wild one, you will see a huge difference, and this difference is caused by how domestic animals are fed. You understand? So giving your rabbits grasses only will not help them to gain weight faster. So you can be using the formulated feed or pellets, and then be adding some of grasses and hay for them as well. Now this is the most interesting part, so if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so. Let me give you these 3 techniques that has been proven by other farmers, and I surely know that when you try it out, you can end up with good results. The first technique is keeping considerable amount of winners in a single cage. Right now, this is very, very important. You do know that once you wean your animals, especially with the farmers who do not have much space, when you wean your animals, you do keep, let's say, 5 or more animals in a single cage, right? And this can be a disadvantage for you as the farmer, because not all animals would be able to get access to the feed you give to them, right? Especially with the young ones that are among them, they are not able to get the feed, right? Which will end up just not good, right? Because the animals will not be able to eat well, right? So keeping considerable amount of animals in a single cage will definitely help you to reach that target of weight you want to get for your animals. The second technique is feeding twice a day. Now this might be something that some farmers will find it just casual, they do it all the time, right? But for others, because of some reasons, because they do have their job they are doing, they've taken rabbits as a side hustle, so they do not get much time for the animals once they feed in the morning, that's all, right? So if you do have problem with weight boosting, then you might try out this technique, and then you will see how it will play out for you. The last technique I have for you is deworming your animals every month. Now this can be done using chemicals, or you can be using organic way, which is the pawpaw leaf, right? If you want to deworm your animals, you can definitely use the pawpaw leaf as a source for your deworming, right? It's absolutely fine. You can get some, wash it, give it to your animals every month, and then that's it. Or you can get ivermectin and be using it to deworm your animals. Now all of these methods that I have talked about, I would be making single videos for each of them. So if you are new to the channel, do well to hit the subscribe button so that you get notified whenever I upload the new video, right? So that's it for today. I've just given you just a gist of what you'll be doing for the subsequent videos that are coming, so that you guys can get ready for it. So until next time, peace.